So this is a beautiful rainbow puddle pour that I did the other day. I wasn't really sure what colors I wanted to use, so I just mixed up a whole bunch of paint. And then I kind of went through it and came up with, I think it was 8 that I used on this one that I thought would look nice together. And, the paint was mixed really well. Used a vivid enamel and a polyurethane triple thick pouring medium. Paints I used were Amsterdam, Primary Elements, Pigments, Golden Fluid, Arteza. And so that right there is it. It's on the spinner. It's right after I swiped out my colors and I wrecked it a little with the skewer. I wasn't really anticipating it coming out this good. I waited until the end of the day to even start. I had my paint mixed for a couple of days, which I usually don't do. But I had so much going on that I finally got around to creating this, and I wasn't really even thinking about videotaping.
I covered my canvas with white.
But when I started swiping it, and I just started seeing these incredible colors blending
into the center
and popping.
I swiped out in the shape of a star.
I was just really excited about it.
I pulled out and wrecked some of the other
glad
pieces.
That I have at least a photo or a video of it.
That's pretty gorgeous.
Before I put it on the spinner.
So I'll have a set of these.
There's a lot of really gorgeous cells in this. I used the Amsterdam black oxide paint mixed with Floetrol as my cell activator. And I love to do that because it kind of frames out the cells and it makes it look like stained glass, which I think is what Kathleen Miller calls this technique. And by the way, that's Kathleen Miller's recipes and Kathleen Miller's techniques. I just think she's an amazing artist. And so you can see the way this gorgeous purple and blue just came out. Just lucky. This was just a super lucky painting. And I'm thinking that I am going to recreate this on a large 20 by 24 gallery wrapped canvas that I have had intimidating me for the last couple of months, sitting on my floor in my art studio waiting to be used. But I just love this color combination. And I will definitely put my colors in the description box connected to this video. Just a lot of really gorgeous cells, really interesting shapes. It did dry a little darker than, of course, the wet paint. But it's still pretty gorgeous. I think a lot has to be said to make sure that your paint is not too thick on your canvas. If your paint is too thick, it dulls your colors, and then it also can create cracking. So you have to make sure that you either spin it or tilt it and really get some of that paint off of there. You can't just leave it, super heavy to dry on the canvas. It'll just doesn't work out. I used the order, which is interesting. The order of the colors of this was the order in a rainbow. So, of course, it was, the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But there's no purple in this. I just ended with the blue. Some of the colors had like 2 shades, like the orange, for instance, was a medium orange and then a yellow orange. There you can see the whole painting. Just a really beautiful composition, just really beautiful colors came out. Probably should have done a little more wrecking, and I probably should have done a little more spinning, but the design was just so perfect and I just didn't want to ruin it. So when I finally got to this point, I said, I'm done, and I just let it dry. A couple days from now, when it fully cures, I will spray gloss it with my Winsor & Newton spray gloss. And I've had a couple of offers, people wanting to buy it, but I do not think I'm going to sell this painting. Anyway, hope you like it, and you guys have a great day.